Hey, Evina, a couple questions for you. So, Gino mentioned that Nika is someone that folks listen to on your team. So, what is it about her that makes you and her peers pay attention to what she has to say?
She brings like a different type of intensity and passion to our team, and so I feel like to anyone really that just makes us all listen. Um, and we trust her at the end of the day. She's one of our another point guard, another guard out there. And we trust what she says, and at the end of the day, we listen. We all listen to each other, but especially when she speaks, is different. It's a different type of feel, and we all gain that passion and that intensity from her.
Brilliant. Gino also mentioned the fact that he thought that y'all played well amid not shooting well.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you think that you all accomplished that tonight, and how is that, I guess, a mentality or an approach that you can use if end up in a situation where the ball just isn't going in?
Yeah, the ball definitely wasn't going in for us. I think Coach said we're 6 for 30 for threes, or around there. But our bigs saved us and did an amazing job grabbing the rebounds throughout the whole game. I mean, they were amazing, like I had said. And that's what we need for them every game, whether the ball's going in or it's not going in. Just for them just to be aggressive down there and helping us out when it's going to be a night like this and the ball's just not going in.
Hey, Evina, actually to follow up with the Nika question, how having that energy back when she's back from her injury, I guess the noticeable differences you kind of feel as a team and just what that's like getting that back and that voice.
It's amazing. Obviously it sucks having so many people out as we do. But she brings something to the table that I feel like no one can really match that, and that's what we need. That's what we literally gain that from her, and get that from her when she gives it to us. So she's like that on the defensive end. She gives us the energy we need, the passion, the drive, all of that, and I think that's what makes her so special for this team in particular. And she did an amazing job tonight, kind of just setting the tone and setting the energy tone for us.
What was she able to do when she was injured, kind of using like that personality and being on the bench? Because, I mean, we watch her on the bench and very energetic. But just
Yeah, no, she was definitely super, obviously energetic. That's just the type of personality that she has. But still being verbal on the sidelines when she unfortunately couldn't play. Just giving her input if she thought, little things, or just helping us out. Because, it's different when you keep hearing our coaches, harp. But when your teammate says it, it's kind of like, okay, like, I really gotta fix this. Or, it's a different type of, like, okay, like, I gotta do this when my teammate is on me. So she was definitely just like another coach on the sideline for us, giving us the input, giving us the energy, staying positive for us. And that's how she is on the court as well. So we're definitely, God bless that she's back.
Evina, you've been a team leader for, since you've been here, and for the ups and downs of what the personnel situations have been like with now Kristen missing her. What's it just been like to try, what have you done to try and kind of corral the team together and also rebound off after, the loss Monday, but also come out and you guys played some really good basketball tonight, and it seemed like you corrected a lot of the things that maybe were an issue Monday. So what's that just been like for you personally to try and get the team together for?
Honestly, not that anything is funny or, anyone being hurt or being out is funny, but I try to bring some type of humor to it because we talk about it all the time in the locker room. Like when it rains, it pours, and I feel like for us this year, we cannot catch a break with anything. So just when Kristen, we found out the news of the, her being under COVID protocols, we're just like, yeah, well, here it goes again. So it was just another thing added to the list. But just trying to stay positive as much as possible. It was just like we've been getting hit after one thing after another. And it's been unfortunate, but no one's feeling bad for us. Everyone's tuned in to watch us lose. Everyone is eager to play us now. So now we got to make sure that we're as tight in a group as we possibly can. But I think the people being out, Paige, AZ, even Aubrey, just hearing from them. We talk to Aubrey all the time. And even though, even some of the guys who might not play as much, Piath, Amari, they've been amazing. You know, just staying engaged, keeping it positive and fun on the team, making sure that it's still a team like group. So doing that as much as possible, and then just kind of playing my role to make sure everyone is mentally, stable and everyone's okay. Just kind of just checking up on playing the mom role, make sure everyone's good and things like that. But I think this team has done a really good job of just trying to it is what it is. Don't be surprised if something else happens, but we just got to stay the course, do our part.
It seems like the program always wants to, coach, and CDF built it as you always kind of have to stay present. You're not, maybe the standards are to, win championships, but you're not thinking about that when you're going through the season. And so in a season like this where there's so much adversity, have you found that even more present, just the idea of we have to stay present. We're not going to think ahead. We just have to focus on winning Friday and Sunday.
No, absolutely. It's almost hard to think about game by game. We have to literally take day by day, practice by practice, lift by lift. We have to be very deliberate in the things that we want to accomplish and the things that we want to get done going into each game, just to make sure we're all on the same page. Obviously, we don't have some of the pieces that we thought we would going into the season. So it doesn't matter who we have out there now. I think everyone's just kind of hey, whoever we have out there, now we have to adjust and we have to play as one, no matter who's out there. And so I think that's been the biggest emphasis so far.
Evina, how have you found the strength to get through this? I mean, you might be uplifting the other guys and trying to keep things light, but, honestly, you struggled a little bit on the court. Mm-hmm. Has that been really difficult for you, or do you just have an inner strength? Because you looked a lot better today, like you're coming out the other side.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel that way. It's beyond frustrating, and I just try to keep that to myself as much as possible, because at the end of the day, I know my team needs me to be positive and still be a leader. Even though I'm not playing my best basketball, my team still needs me to uplift them and make sure I'm there for them, because at the end of the day, it's not about me, it's about us. So I know that I obviously haven't been playing my best game, and we need that in order to win. And my team has been great to me as well as uplifting me as well. But I know just the role that I have on and off the court, that I have to be strong enough to whatever I'm going through. I just have to. I know being an older guy, kind of already been through it. I know I'm going to come out the other side. Now it's just a matter of when. So a game like today definitely helped. And we just got to get through it together, all of us.
When you hear Coach talk about bad guard play, what's your reaction to that? And how do you get through that? Do you just feel okay, now's the time, we just have to go show him, or yes, he's right, now let's somehow get it together?
I think we hear it a lot in practice, but at the end of the day, I think we just have to get it done is what it comes down to. We can't have many games like this where, the ball's not going in. So us as guards, we just have to make it happen. And then, it's going to open up things for our big guys. And like I said, today they really showed out and they really came through for us. So we're thankful that we all played, really good basketball today, defensively, offensively. We just got to play as one, like I said before.
There were moments tonight where all 5 players touched the ball on individual offensive sets. And so that's something I don't think we saw when y'all played against Seton Hall earlier this season. Mm-hmm. So how do you think that shift is representative of the adjustments that you all have made, since that first game against Seton Hall?
I think that's also been a big emphasis in practice, just moving the ball around, getting the defense to shift, and making sure everyone, gets their touches. Just so, their confidence is good, they get to feel the ball, and just, that does go a long way, especially for a basketball player. And just coming off a little, obviously we had lost the previous game, so we all needed to feel good after this game, and I think after this game, I think we accomplished that.